Hey everybody, Flamecalvin here, and this is going to be my very first LP for YouTube. Before we get into it, let me first say, like I just said, this is my first LP. Things are not going to be perfect, but I'm just going to wing it. This is going to be live commentary, and if you would like to follow me on Facebook, I do have my own Facebook page, same as my YouTube channel name, Flamecalvin. Like me there. You can post comments if you want to my stuff. That's where I'll be posting links to the videos and updates on what's going to be coming up. So without further ado, let's get started. Keep in mind, if you guys have any kind of suggestions you guys would like to give me, feel free to, post comments in the videos, comment area on YouTube, post on my Facebook, Flamecalvin, like me, subscribe me. Let's turn that down a little bit. And there it is, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness for the Nintendo GameCube. This is probably one of my favorite Pokemon games for the series. And if most of you guys, I assume, are fans of course, the hilarious Checker Conroy, you guys will know about maybe half a year or so ago, he did a Pokemon Coliseum LP. Well, kind of banking on what he did there, I know a lot of y'all would like him to do a Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Right now, he is definitely doing some interesting new LPs. Sonic Colors is one of them. I recommend you check him out if you're not already checking him out. He's an amazing person, along with their collab channel, the Runaway Guys. They're hilarious. They're some of the people I definitely look into when I want to start my LPs. So without further ado, let's get started. Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. And of course, gave ourselves the name we were born with. And I'm hoping maybe a Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness LP will be enough to tie you guys over, since he probably won't be doing them for a while. And now I'm going to be quiet because we have our first climatic scene. Well, that escalated quickly. Alright, first thing first, when you're done with that scene, you'll get thrown straight into a Pokemon battle. Don't get used to having a level 50 Salamence. Just, for fun though, they decided to throw you into this little battle, Salamence versus Metagross. So, to start you off here, this is a battle screen. Ignore what you see on the top of turns. We will get into that at a later time. But first, here's the battle screen. You see above all four commands is your Pokemon's name that will currently have the action. On the right-hand side will be your opponent, which is roster, and the Pokemon they have currently out in the field. Left side of the screen, you have how many Pokemon you have. If a Pokeball is colored, that means it is still in with a battle. If a Pokeball is shaded, that means it is unable to battle, also known as fainted. On the bottom left here, you have, of course, the Pokemon's name and four commands. Fight, item, Pokemon, give in. Give in is something we'll get into a little bit later, because that's not a usual option. But right here we have fight, and you have your four Pokemon attacks. You can have anywhere from 1 to 4 attacks. I'm not going to get into the real basics of how many attacks there are, how many Pokemon there are, what every single attack does, unless we come across it. Items. Your item bag is in 5 different slots. Items, which is kind of like held items and usable, consumable potions, based items. Balls. which is basically stuff like your Pokeballs, Great Balls, your items for catching Pokemon. TMs, also known as technical machines, we'll get into those whenever we come across them. Berries, these are held items that can also do stuff to like restore hit points. And key items, we'll get into those whenever we get some. Now, about this battle, Metagross. I'm not really going to go too much into it, this isn't really an important boss battle. But honestly, what I can just say is, go for the Earthquake, don't worry about stacking Dragon Dances. Don't worry about using any other moves, and snap. Very first attack on camera, it's a critical hit Earthquake. Usually Earthquake will knock it down to about mid-yellow, and they would probably most likely use Sludge Bomb. Don't worry though, the Sludge Bomb won't knock you out. I wasn't expecting to get an Earthquake, but okay then. Game says otherwise. Thank you, game. Alright, Calvin, this will do for today. And all in all, it was just a simulation. That's not really a silence that you have. It's a silence, of course, but it's not yours, unfortunately. Yes, sir, that was a well-played battle. Calvin, your battle skills have improved by an amazing amount. I mean, it was impressive the way you handled that big Pokemon with aplomb. You took command of it as if it was the same as your Eevee. Don't you think it's time to consider raising other Pokemon besides your Eevee? And at last, we have control of our character. We're going to come on out here, and let's check out our Pokemon. Eevee is your starter Pokemon for this game. You'll get it at level 10, with some good bit of experience, too. Pretty good stats, a rash nature. So Eevee is, of course, a normal type. Running Orre right now for our ability. And we only really need 81 experience points to get a level up, which is pretty good. 31 hit points. Not too bad. Tackle, Bite, Tail Whip, and Sand Attack will be your beginning moveset. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay, so going around here, this is your simulation room. You can do stuff in there if you really like. Talk to this guy. The operation of this battle sim system demands precision control. Of course, with my technique, there's utterly no problem. Rest assured, you're in my expert hands while you're plugged in and battling. Okay. You come on through here, you have some more doors. One does not simply walk into Mordor. Ah, sorry, I had to. I said more doors. Alright, where you need to go is right in here. Hi, Calvin, have you finished training? Calvin, this is the director's office. Did you want to pay a visit to Professor Crane? Ha ha ha! You don't need to be that stiff, the official Louis. But all the different voices. Can't pick one to choose. Oh yes, I've heard the battle coach singing high praise about you, Calvin. I've heard that your battling skills have improved dramatically recently. That's outstanding, Calvin. I sure don't think I stand much of a chance against you. Ha ha ha! I wish everyone wouldn't drown them with such gushing praise all the time. My son and daughter will become spoiled rotten. There's nothing to worry about. Both Calvin and Jovi are wonderful kids. Who names their daughter Jovi? And no offense to anyone watching this is named Jovi. I just never ever have heard that name used besides this game. By the way, I don't think I've seen Jovi since lunchtime. Calvin, I hate to bother you, but could you go find Jovi for me? Calvin, I think you already know, but several research projects are in the critical phases in this lab. That's why your mother can't afford to take any time off for this instant. So please, honey, will you go find Jovi for me? No! Oh, don't be so rebellious. Please, will you go find Jovi? Fine, okay. Thank you, I'm counting on you. I don't think she could have wandered us too far, but just in case, check outside. 2. I'm sorry, Calvin, that for 5 long years, this project is finally on the verge of coming together. But for that to happen, we can't do anything without your mother's expertise. Oh yes, I have the PDA in your room, Calvin. Go check it out. PDA stands for Pokemon Digital Assistant. It's a very useful electronic tool. A PDA can be used for email, among other things. I'm sure that you'll find its many features useful. It's quite easy to use, Calvin. I'm sure you'll have no trouble figuring it out. Something I forgot to mention, the difference between Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness is that this game in the Pokemon world takes place 5 years after the events of Pokemon Coliseum. So, you know, ever since then, they decided they kind of wanted to try and figure out something about it, but we'll get into that later. And, ooh, a Blissey. Such a tanking competitive battling. I hate fighting Blissies. Okay, let's go check out what's in here. Show you everything we can. Hiya, Calvin. I haven't seen you for a while. Are you doing well? What I happen to be working on is a special machine for catching Pokemon. It's finally almost completed. My machine. I need to focus on working to get it done. Alright, so we gotta go find Jovi. Let's check in here. No, basically this time is what you want to do for just experiment and go around everywhere. See if there's anything good you can find. Well, this is suspicious. Calvin, have you seen Jovi? We were playing hide and seek. But Jovi's been gone a while now. Maybe she's playing in your room, Calvin. I hope she's not in my room. But alright, let's go look in here. We got some pretty cool Pokemon. Quagsire and Psyduck. We bring you Anob's News. And for anyone who wants to know, Anob's, I believe, stands for Orre News Broadcasting Station. And of course, I kept forgetting to mention this too. This game is actually placed in the Orre region. O-R-R-E, the Orre region. Which is a pretty cool region. I happen to like it a lot. Authorities still have failed to find any traces of the cargo ship SS Libra since its sudden disappearance off the coast of Gideon Port. There have been no reports of flotsam that may indicate the ship sinking. The authorities appeared mystified by the way the ship vanished like smoke. There are reports that numerous Pokemon were on board. Concern is rising over their welfare. So that's not good. It looks like our character is finally caught up to date on what we have seen, at least in the opening cutscene. Go down here, we find a Curlia and a Plusle. And our room. But lately, his kid sister appears to have the run of the place. Hey, there's something on the desk. Calvin found a PDA. Calvin obtained the PDA. Obvious statement, it's obvious. To Calvin from Crane. If you're reading this email, then you must have obtained the PDA. Try out its many features. By the way, Aiden was playing hide and seek with Jovi. Why not have a chat with him? Well, we just had a chat. Alright, game. Haven't found potion. There were 3 of them. So make sure you pick up this item box. It will come in so much helpful. 3 potions at the beginning of the game. There's definitely a lot more than what some games would give you. Right there is Jovi's room. And we're going to come right on out here. And we are on the bottom floor. Let's go around here. Just in case people who decide, oh, I don't want to go in the backyard. Well, if you play this game and haven't gone back here, you might regret it. Because there's another item box with 2 antidotes. That's a free $200 right there. So 2 things that can heal poisoning. Yeah, as we get items, I'm going to try to explain them. Potions restore 20 hit points. You can use them in battle or outside of battle. Restore up to 20 hit points. Antidotes heal you to poison Pokemon. So that's a pretty good haul already. 3 potions and 2 antidotes for a level 10 Eevee. Talk to this guy, see what he wants. He has a pine coast, pretty cool. Oh boy, the world of Pokemon is so deep. The more I study them, the more I am inspired by the very fantasticalness of it all. Okay, for example, you know all Pokemon have types and abilities, right? If you keep those facts in mind and apply them to battling, you can always gain an advantage over your opponents. And let's go over here and talk to this guy. Hey, Calvin, weren't you with Jovi? I saw Jovi with her Mimi earlier. So I figured you were with her too. Mimi? Okay then. Well, I guess we better go talk to Aiden. Or Adon, whatever you want to pronounce that guy's name. Okay, I'm not gonna sing. I'm not much of a singer. Okay. Yeah, to tell you the truth, I haven't played this game in like a year and a half, so if I just felt like going in random spots, just because I'm kind of used to one path I've always done. Why? You startled me. Oh, hi, it's you, Calvin. It's me, Aiden. You're looking for Jovi. We're supposed to be playing hide and seek right now. But isn't she around anywhere? Well, maybe she's gone off to Dr. Kaminko's Manor. It's a big, weird house southeast of here. Jovi's it in our game of hide and seek. I wish you'd find me soon. My back is starting to hurt. Alright, well then. Looks like we know where we have to go next. Dr. Kaminko's Mania. Oh, nope, okay. There we go. So coming right on down here. And you can either go straight forward like that, or you can go to the right. Either way is a good way out. And we go right here to the question mark, Kaminko's house. Too bad we don't have one of those in like a Pokemon game. That'd be really nice. Ooh, Groudon, 3rd generation remakes confirmed, everybody. No, I'm just kidding. Dude, God, I'm just kidding. Please don't believe me when I say that. I'll get like sued or something. But yeah, you know, we can look around here. It's a pretty depressing little place. There's no items or nothing, so only one stop to go. Inside. Wait, who goes there? This guy is like in the top 5 of my favorite characters in this game. You must be a burglar. Chobin will put you straight. Don't you move. Chobin is named, and Chobin is the #1 assistant to Dr. Kaminko. Chobin is the only assistant, so Chobin has to be the #1 assistant. And we have our first real battle. Kaminko A. Chobin. And Chobin sends out Sunkern. Sunkern is a pure grass type Pokemon. And Sunkerns are usually weak to stuff like fire, ice, but I'm not going to worry about that now because all you have is an Eevee with a dark type move and a normal type move. And it's only level 5, so it shouldn't be too bad. Something I'm curious about. Tag was about 35, so plus stab is still good enough. So, okay, we'll use fight. Honestly, that's basically what we want to do. Even though they give you tackle, tackle's kind of like I guess an alternate. But dang, I'm a little worried for the future though. I got a critical hit Earthquake on the Metagross. I get a flinch with my first fight, and I can finish it off with another fight. That's a lot of really good luck. I'm just worried what's going to happen later on in the game. Am I going to get like frozen by like 3 attacks? Chobin lost. Tell you what, the LP curse isn't working today. At least I hope not. Knock on wood. You made Chobin angry now. Even though Chobin lost, you're still not going past Chobin. Huh? Closer observation. Closer observation reveals that the subject is a child. Ergo, the subject is not a burglar. Ha ha ha! Chobin wishes you spoke up right away. You're Calvin? Chobin apologizes for jumping to the wrong conclusion.
Oh, big brother, what are you doing here? Oh, Jovi gets it, big brother. You got lost, didn't you?
No! There's no hiding stuff from Jovi because Jovi knows. I am not going to do a little girl voice. No way. Not doing it. This big house is Dr. Kaminko. Dr. Kaminko's dang. I guess the LP curse is probably working on my voice right now. Dr. Kaminko's job is to make incredible inventions. There's a whole bunch of neat machines that they have at the Pokemon H2 lab. You should come in too, big brother. And then we both just awkwardly stare back at each other. Calvin, you're that girl's older brother? Sometimes she comes here. She wanders around everywhere. Chobin finds it hard keeping an eye on her so that she does not bother the doctor. Oh yes, Calvin. You will have a look at Dr. Kaminko's inventions. You will? Yes? Okay, this way please. Follow Chobin. Just love how he like walks like very quick small steps. And along with that, these inventions are like the stupidest inventions known to man. Okay, Chobin will now show you the inventions of the inestimable Dr. Kaminko. Dr. Kaminko's inventions, it needs to be said, are #1 to the world. Chobin is full of admiration. Oh, why does Chobin know they are #1 worldwide? That needs explaining. In the whole wide world, no one but Dr. Kaminko will invent such inventions, therefore they are #1 in the world without question. Oh, Dr. Kaminko, who is very great at inventing in that room there. Hi, Doctor. What kind of funny machine are you making this time? Jovi wants to know. Uh-oh, that girl is at Dr. Kamiko's side again. Chobin hopes she is causing no disturbance. Trolling. Anyway, let Chobin acquaint you with just some of Dr. Kamiko's greatest inventions. Let the VCR, wow, VCR. Not even a DVD player, a VCR. Oh God. Them glasses. Dr. Kamiko's inventions are #1 in the world. Chobin's choice is this. Ta-da! The unhealthy sandals. The insole is studded with lumpy nubs that fail to stimulate every pressure point in a fabulous way. Keep wearing these and Chobin will guarantee painful feet and chronic worsening of your health. Chobin thinks it is superlative. Incredible, is it not? There is much more than that, too. The doctor's inventions, which are fantastic, can be seen on this monitor. Chobin gives you permission to use it anytime you like. Basically, you can come up here and you can press the A button and you can just read a bunch of descriptions for stupid inventions with Chobin's face just there staring at you. It's a bunch of stupid stuff. I guess I'll cover those another time, maybe in a description or something. It's just, they're really stupid, they have no point. But they are kind of funny when you think about it. Okay, come on in here. Now if you try to come in here... You there, you child, that area is off limits. You can't go in there quite yet. Along with... doors locked. So yeah, only one place to go. Oh, and by the way, for the people wondering who Mimi was, if it maybe wasn't obvious if you haven't played the game, Mimi is her mining. That's right, Jovi actually has +1 mining. Pretty cool. Yeah, talk to him. Hi, big brother. This is a funny drawing. It's a really detailed drawing of a really weird machine. Huh? Are you going home already, big brother? Well, you just got here. Oh, Jovi gets it. Jovi has to show you how to go home, right? No! Okay. That's what Jovi would do. Jovi would take you home. Mimi, let's go home with big brother. Hop, skip, and jump. And Jovi joined the party. Party! Yay! Okay, let's move out. Jovi will visit again, Doctor. Bye-bye. And bye-bye, I go-go. And with that, we can go ahead and take Jovi on home. But of course, you can't go too far without a PDA message. Have you found Jovi? From Crane. Dear Calvin, you appear to have traveled far in your search for Jovi. Please come back to the HQ lab as soon as you find her. I need your help for something. What is it? Email from the professor. He wants you to come home quickly. Jovi is worried about letting you go by yourself, big brother, so Jovi will go home too. Let's go right away. And with that, the hunt for Jovi is complete. And what really makes you wonder is, from that email, it says you've gone far. It definitely looks pretty far to me. Like we crossed like a miniature pond or like a flowing river or something. Just makes you wonder really how far we had to go. Oh, hi, Mommy, we're back. Oh, Jovi, haven't I told you not to wander away by yourself? No, Mommy, you don't understand. Big brother was lost, so Jovi brought him back. If Jovi weren't there, Jovi bets he'd be crying by now, saying he can't go home. Well, thanks, Jovi. Right, big brother? No! Oh, my, Jovi, you are such a brave and resourceful girl. But that's quite enough for today. Besides, Aiden must be tired of waiting for you. Oh my gosh! I was in the middle of hide and seek. How do you forget that? I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Really? How did you just forget something like that? Calvin, thanks for finding Jovi for me. Oh yes, Professor Crane wanted to see you, Calvin. Go see him right away, please. Well, I think that would be actually a pretty good place for a little stopping point. So, next time, we will go see what Professor Crane here at the HQ Lab wants from us. And we'll go from there. Again, I would like to thank you guys for viewing this. This is my very first LP for YouTube. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, Tell your friends. Tell maybe your family too if you really want to. Try and pass the word. There's a new LP on the block. Like my Facebook page. Leave comments. Leave suggestions. Thank you guys very, very much. And this is Calvin signing out.